Right back from a video on the crew Motorfest for an ultimate contest that says Be Loud by MrCarSounds. Can you guess which engines MrCarSounds voiced this week? Join us in the contest and find out. Your rides are about to be loud. Win MrCarSounds custom audio signature vanities in the summit contest. The road doesn't stop here. Follow MrCarSounds channels to discover the behind the scenes of the incredible audio creations. This is going to be something that I won't be able to hear because I should have copyright music off. Yeah, I've got streamer mode on, so I hope this isn't going to be something that I'm not going to be able to hear because of this. Okay, so there's 3 events that I can't do. Can't see what the bundle ends up being. And it's Street Tier 1 multi-vehicle, Street Tier 1 Volkswagen Beetle, and Alpha GP multi-vehicle. 980k for this GP car. Well, only one of the cars is in the bundle. But 864k to buy the bundle. How much was it? Just a car 900. Oh, it's cheaper for me to get the bundle that is to actually buy this car on its own. Yeah, okay, then I'm buying the bundle then. I'd be stupid not to. Okay, so that makes me think, how cheap was the Beetle then? Was that like 20k or something like that? For it ended up being cheaper than buying the car on its own. Insane. But let's jump into the first event. This is Voice in the Wilderness. This one we are using the Audi S1 EKS RX Quattro 2017. Oh, and a rally car as well, Audi S1 EKS RX Quattro 2017. So 2 different vehicle types, but it's the same car. Okay, beat 3 minutes 23. Okay, so it says just a standard event. Strange, I can actually barely hear the person talking over the car. The car's so loud. Figure out which one has his voice. But I don't actually hear any music right now, so I'm assuming that I can't hear it because I've got streamer mode on. I guess that's technically the whole point of the event is a bit of music and I can't hear it. Oh well, we'll do the events anyway. Well, let's use my boost here a wee bit. Probably could have used it earlier. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, keep turning. There's a wee bit of boost now. Okay, 34% through, we're only just hit a minute. It's not hit the stone walls because the walls slow me down. Driving isn't great, but I think it's alright, it's getting me by. Because this is a contest, not only do I want to beat the objective, I want to get a much better score than that. So I want to be doing this as fast as I can. Try to get as many points as I can for the summer contest. Because at some point I'm going to switch car. Oh, there we go, that timing was weird. Just as I was about to say. At some point we are going to switch the car. So a little bit for the corner. Just around the corner. Low speed ahead. Who needs to go around the corners? I just smashed through the ball. Oh, almost, I don't know how I didn't clip that rock. I must have been so close to it. The time I had to beat was 3 minutes something. We're getting close to that 3-minute mark. 2 minutes 50 in, 94% through. Finish line's just there. Okay, I've definitely beat the objective. But how many points is it to actually get for that time? I don't really think I messed up much at all, really, so should be a good score. 92k, yep, okay, yep, I'll take that. But yeah, I could have done a few of the corners a bit better, but it wasn't a bad attempt. I'll take that score. On to the next one. Raise your voice. That's one where I used that Volkswagen Beetle 1967. That is one shiny Beetle. It's like a mirror the whole way around, okay. The Beetle's gonna be loud apparently, okay. So far, it doesn't actually seem too bad compared to other cars. Okay, for this event, we've got it's 2 minutes. I didn't actually notice what the objective was, like time-wise. I'm sure we'll smash it anyway. As long as I don't mess up, that is. Use the boost. Brake for the tight corner. What was I in about? Past the big prawn. Brake for the tight corner. There's no need for this wee cut out. We could have went straight there and turned left instead of doing this wee turn right, turn left, turn left. Is this the end of the lap? That is the end of the lap. So I'm at 27. It seems like a good time. I haven't really used my boost much so I should probably use a bit more second lap. There we go, there's a finish line straight ahead. Again, I feel like I started using the boost quite a lot at the start of the lap. But then by the time I got halfway through, I think I kind of forgot to start using my boost. Yeah, I got 55. Yeah, okay, that's not a good score. I'm doing that again. Hopefully, I do a bit better. And I should remember to boost. I know. I just realised there's no checkpoints in this wee, like, right turn, left turn. I could cut across here, and just turn straight in here because there's no checkpoint. I was doing a second lap. I'm sure actually it brings in more time than you'd think it would. Okay, go straight ahead here. There's the gap. Brake. I could probably have cut through the petrol station as well though. Cut even more time off. The finish line 2 minutes 37. I don't remember what my time was the first time. I mean, it's an extra 20k points, but is it 20k? Or is it just under? Oh yeah, okay, it's just over 20k points extra. 11 seconds faster. You know what? I think I might need to take that score because apart from that bit right at the end where I realised I could cut out a few corners, I don't really feel like I messed up anywhere, so I think I'm just going to take that score. I could do the event again to do that shortcut twice, but I don't think I'll give me that many more points. That would be worth it. Up next, this is Loud and Clear. This one we're using Red Bull RB 2024. Okay, first event in the Alpha car. Definitely feel there's difference in the speed. I think the objective was just to finish the event. I might just race myself in every event. Depends if I was racing someday at some point. Here's a bit of boost here. Going to the right. We're flying down this road so far. Our total speed's insane. Oh, brake a wee bit forward so I don't hit the wall. I feel like I'm going like super speed. Like a lot faster than I would normally in this car. In Alpha cars anyway, and this is the fastest Alpha car does. Okay, so I just realised there's actually 3 laps to it. So here's a lap point for the first one, just over a minute. See if we can bring it down to under a minute. At least under a minute 6 because that was the time I got for that one. Use my boost a bit more often would definitely help towards that. Oh, for goodness sake, my controller ran out of charge, so I'm going to do the event again anyway. I did crash twice to be fair. So I was going to do it anyway, but now I definitely need to. Oh, for goodness sake. Why the... Like, the finish line was right here. They could have not have waited like 2 seconds. 5 seconds to run out of charge. That would have been great. So I don't get 3 minutes 57. Let's at least see how many points I actually get for that. 4k points. Yep, that's awful. We're doing it again. There we go, there's a finish line this time round. I didn't crash. I didn't go off the side of the track at the finish line because my controller disconnected. So I got 3 minutes 8 seconds. It's about 40 seconds faster than my first attempt, I think it was. That's only 63k still. Other than like not use my boost enough, I don't see how I do that any better. So I'm just going to move on from that. Up next we have Loud and Proud. First one we are using the Audi S1 EKS RX Quattro 2017. Okay, here we go. By the looks of it, I'm not actually going to come up against it a single player at this one. I'm going to be mowing for the full event by the looks of it. So looks like it's quite a long track, but at the same time there's quite a few straights, so... Did I give me that checkpoint? I did. Oh, I think I've never done this event before and I want to go on the right side. Just a little faster. Do the jump. Okay, I didn't go too fast to the right at least. Oh no. Not the greatest of landings, but you know what, it could have gone worse. I think it has gone worse in the past on this same event. I think at one point I've actually went over the fence, been trapped over there, and had to rewind just so I could actually get through that checkpoint. Oh Jesus, spin it. I did not expect to spin out there. Haven't really used my boost much, don't really know when I'm supposed to use it. Oh, the steering is so weird. Right, back on track. Okay, coming off the wall actually went a lot better than I thought I was going to. Won the final lap, 3 minutes in. I think that did like just over a minute per lap. Okay, I see the finish line. First place, because that isn't actually a second place. The 3 minutes 52. 83,000 points this time round. That is much better. I'll take that. Up next, we have Motorfest. This is the first event I'm doing where I actually had to buy the vehicle for. So this is a Shoot Tier 1 Beetle 1967, so I put parts on. Oh, never mind, it's not. Fair activity. Okay, I'm using the one I own, but it's fair activity, so I can't progress on it. Oh, and I also need to use the Volkswagen Beetle 1967. They're the same vehicles, just one's got a special edition. Not that it says it though. Okay, we've got a rolling start, okay. Used to happen very often. What was it saying about lap 1, lap 2? Brakes aren't great, okay. I don't know what the lap 1, lap 2 thing means. Do I change... Oh. Do I do a lap in this Beetle? Then do the second lap in the other Beetle? Is that what it is? Maybe? I have no clue. Okay, one thing I'd say so far about this summit contest. Again, if I did not have any music playing, I could play into it because I've got the streamer mode on. But it's kind of boring when I'm doing the event. Like after the first lap, I'm bored. So yeah, I'm trying to redo them so I get better scores, but I'm also like, I don't really want to redo them again because they're boring. I'm going to fall asleep during them. I don't know why they've made it so there's so many events in this, but I'm not racing against anyone. That'd make it a bit more interesting if I did. Okay, we're driving up the stairs in the Beetle. Then driving off a cliff. Well, it's not a cliff, but it's for the roof of a building. Well, there's the first lap. Done, pretty much. 1:39. What's the time? Brake. I'm not going to brake in time with this either. Well, what happened? How did that even happen? How did I not make it around that corner? The first lap was 1 minute 38. Hopefully the second lap isn't much different. The crash won't help. There we go, finish line straight ahead. I don't actually know if I've done that much better than the first attempt, I have no clue. Second lap plus 11 seconds, it was faster. No, it was slower even, but I did crash twice, so... Makes sense. 0 points. No lie, I didn't even realise it was an objective other than completing the event, so I need to redo it. What is the objective? How close actually was I to doing it? 83 minutes 15. I can't remember what time was, but it was definitely more than that. You don't need to see the event again, so I'll cut to the finish line. Well, hopefully I can actually do a lot better, not only beat the objective, but actually beat the objective by like a minimum 10 seconds, because if I only beat it by like 1 second, I'm not going to get many points for it. It's the finish line layer, and once again I have failed. I was 7 seconds too fast. Too slow even. I'm not doing the event for a third time. I'm moving on to the next one. Up next we have the Horsepower's Mouth. This one we are using the Red Bull RB20 2024, the one I bought at the start of the video. Once again the fair activity is on, so I can't put any parts on it, and I do need to select a second vehicle, which is just another Red Bull RB20 2024. Okay, here we go. Once again, on my own. No one to race against. I didn't really like to see what time I need to beat. So hopefully I smash it. First time. Not with that turning anyway. It's a wee bit better. At least it didn't end up in the grass or the gravel. Imagine it's going to be the same style event. We're at the end of the first lap. I'm going to change vehicle. I'm not quite sure how we haven't changed the lap already. That's on the first lap, 1 minute 51. The fact it's in red makes me think that's not a good time to get somebody for the second lap. I have no clue if I'm doing the second lap faster than the first one. Not a clue. Could be going a lot slower, all I know. Oh, for goodness sake, I've thrown it away right then. Any chance I had of getting a good score. There's the finish line there. I don't expect a good score from this one. 3 minutes 43. 61k points, you know what, I'm just going to take it. As I said earlier on in one of the events, I am struggling to stay awake during my falling asleep, which is not helping. Because then I start to crash and go off track, which is not helping me get points. But I'm so bored during the race. Nothing's going on. So I'm just going to do these 2 skill events and we'll end off the video. This is under alarm. Never mind, neither of them are actually skill events, they're both standard races. Okay. This one we're using the Audi S1, the one I actually own, that was in the bundles I didn't buy. Why am I not starting on the road? That seems such a simple thing to do. Why was I not starting on the road? So weird. It's also weird is the fact there's no skill events. Oh jeez, I did not need to steal that much. Back on the road, there we go. Normally, well, there used to be 3 skill events, but since they've added in the track of the week, there's only 2 skill events. I think I've ever done one where there hasn't been any. Feels weird. Oh jeez, I'm getting control of this car, it's not easy. Hey, let's go left. I don't know what way is better, but I went this way anyway. What is it? Jump, steer. There we go, eventually. Okay, boost ahead. I think I was close enough to get the checkpoint there. I was. Glad I got the next one. But we're going on to the beach here. To end it off. And there's the finish sign right there. Straight ahead. 2 minutes 20? No, 2 minutes 19 seconds for that event. And I got 77,000 points. It's not awful, but it's not good. But I'm going to take it. You know what, there's 2 events that I haven't done yet at all. One's the track of the week. I am struggling to stay awake for these events. I'm so bored. So I'm just going to end it off. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to finish in bronze rank. This is the lowest I will have had any ranking, possibly ever in the Motorfest. But at least recently anyway. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in another video. See ya.